Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of crude has moved in the last 2 days and how the price of crude can move in the next 2 days. See, if you look at the chart of crude, what we have seen, crude now trading at a level of $58.30, and what we have seen from 2 days, there is a continuous upside. Chances are very high that if the price started going above this level, it can move towards 58.9, and from there it can cross a level of 59.74, and then it will cross a level of 7. Once the price started sustaining above $60.6, chances are high it can move towards 61.5 to a level of 63.48. See, there are two patterns are forming that you have to understand. First thing is that 64.9, there is a zone will be there, and once the price started falling below this level, it can move towards a level of 57.14. Okay, so chances will be very high it can fall below a level of 55.26, and then a further downfall will be there. Okay, there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can move further fall. Okay, looking at this particular chart, chances are very high that if the price started going below a level of 55.47, it can touch a level of 53.90. There is a higher chances because now what we can see, this pattern is supporting this particular trend, but very close to it pattern of around 55.27 started forming upside because profit booking has come at this particular level. Okay, now if the price started falling below this particular level again towards 57.13, and if that didn't sustain, a further downfall will be there, and it will fall below a level of $55.18, and then a further fall will be there. Okay, so before I move ahead and explain you where the price of crude can go in the next 2 days, if you have any doubts, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglab@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description, and please watch the full video so you understand how this technical work, and a telegram link also given in the description, you can join that too. Okay, see, the price of crude depends on a lot of factors. Okay, one factor is the dollar index and the OPEC meeting, all these some of the factors. So let's see how the dollar index is moving. See, because they are inversely related, so index, what we can see, dollar index trying to create this particular pattern towards downside, and chances can be high if it started going below a level of 99.4, it can fall further down towards $98.9, and if the price falling below this level, chances of crossing a level of 97.8 will be there, and then a further downfall we can see towards a level of after 97.8 to a level of around 90.5 to a level of $96.9. Okay, and then a further downfall we can see further down to $95.8 to a level of 95.1. Chances of going further low will be there, but if the price you have to understand market is uncertain, so if it started, there is a resistance and support where a bounce back comes upside also, or it crosses this level downside or upside. So that you have to remember, because market is uncertain, you cannot, there is an upside movement is going, it will not go in the sharp movement, it will hold for some time. This is how it is goes. But if you are trading, you have to be careful with your SL quantity and risk. So if the price started sustaining this level, probability of going towards 99.8 is there, and if that sustain, a further upside towards 100.7 will be there, and then there will be a zone breakout, so we can see the price can move towards 100.8, and if that sustain, a further upside we can see towards a level of $101.3. Okay, and if the price going above that particular level, chances of going further upside towards 101.9 we can see, and then this particular trend will support an upside, so chance of going towards 102.7 and then further higher. Okay, so when I'm telling you that the dollar index started going upside, chance of crude will go down, and when the dollar index started going down, the crude goes up. This is what we have seen, but sometimes the both, whenever you start here, put your SL. So now looking at this particular chart, what we can see, suppose if the price keeps sustaining this level, we can see a level of $58.8, which is the next resistance, and if the price started going above this level, probability of going towards 59.6 will be there, and if the price going above that particular level, chance of touching 59.9 we can see, and then there will be a zone breakout, so chance of going towards 60.35 we can see, and if the price moving above this level, chance of touching 61.6 we can see, and once the price going above that level, we can see a level of $62. Okay, and if that sustain, we can see the price will go towards 62.68, and then a further upside we can see towards a level of $63.26, and once the price moving over that particular level, chance of touching 63.62, and then a further upside. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, what we can see there is a U pattern is forming. So if the price didn't sustain, it can come down towards $57.8, $57.8, and from there a level of 56.9. Suppose if the price started falling below that level, chance of touching 56.28 we can see. And if the price falling below that particular level, chances of going further down we can see towards $55.33. Okay, and then a further fall will be there, so we can see the price can touch a level of 55.19, and then a further fall we can see, because there is a clear pattern forming towards downside. So chances of going below a level of 55 we can see there is a chances of going further low, because see there is a probability of further low and chances of going below a level of 55, because this pattern is creating in this particular level. So chances of going towards a level of around 53.37 will be there after crossing a level of $54. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs also in the description. So hope you like the video, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel,